Perfect.
An exciting second set, and these are the numbers in that win of the Philippine Air Force. Attacks, Manila had 17, 12 for the Philippine Air Force. Blocks, 1 for Ateneo, 2 for the Philippine Air Force. Serves, ito, lumamang na dito ang Philippine Air Force. And look at the errors. Ateneo having 9. And the Philippine Philippine Air Force only having 4. And that made up for that, for medyo do sa pagkukulang sa atake ng Air Force. Pero yung depensa ng Air Force gumana, and of course their offense, when it mattered the most, humahabol lang Ateneo, pero talagang they kept them at bay and kept their composure, and of course getting that second set win. Of course, Maynilad. Those numbers brought to you by Maynilad, the official drinking water provider of the Shakey's V-League. Alright, third set action. Alisa Valdez dug up by Maizo. Wendy to Cherry again.
Still gets it. Now it's very crucial that here in the third set, you know, both teams keep the same intensity. But maybe for Ateneo, what they need is to push themselves a little more, because if you look at the numbers in terms of attack, hindi naman sila nahuhuli. It's just really the errors that made them lose the previous set.
Wendy with an error on the serve. Tied at 1 here in set number 3. Jem Ferrer. Nice set for Makatangay.
Makatangay is just unstoppable today.
She is just an unstoppable force, you know. I'm calling her a force right now because it's mind-boggling how she could, you know, avoid the blocks of these tall Ateneo blockers. Makatangay to Valdez. Oh, nice defense.
Oh, attack coming from Maizo. Kita mo dito, in the first few games, probably, these girls were still getting a feel of how it is with Maizo inside, Manzano inside. Pero ngayon...
Ang ganda nung set naman kasi.
Look at that. Ang sarap pumalo.
And like what you said earlier, Ann, that's the natural position of Aiza Maizo.
Kahit nakapikit, kahit tulog, kaya niya.
Backset, ano? Oh! Straight into the net.
One of the few times you'd see her commit an error.
Shakey's, if it's fun, family pizza, gotta be shake. The Air Force with the lead, Sherry Makatangay.
Daming natutulungan ng net ngayong araw na to. I mean...
Cherry, if you can hear me, whatever you had for breakfast and lunch, just keep on eating that. Axel, the official outfitter of the Shakey's V-League. Another good serve. Even Wendy, I mean Alisa, having a hard time receiving that ball. Ami Guanco. Oh, nice block by Manzano. Recio to Seman. Oh, nice back set.
Oh, look at Maizo change the speed of her attack. Free ball.
Maizo going for the back quick. Ami Guanco left with the ball.
Oh, she saw that middle area. Walang tao. Sends the ball there.
Wow, great start to a third set from Ami Guanco, Maizo, and the rest of the Philippine Air Force. Look at that point. Even Lazaro not getting to it. Air Force up 8-3. Here in the third set, ang lamang Philippine Air Force. Let me turn you over now to Rina for another report.
Yes, it seems that both teams are in dilemma right now, and the question is who will be able to sustain their energy until the last set of this game. Now, as far as the Philippine Air Force team is concerned, it all boils down to 3 things for them: the speed, the altitude, and having the perfect target at all times. Meanwhile, for the ADMU Lady Eagles, they simply need to altogether step up, because at this point, they cannot simply rely on Alisa Valdez to bring points for them. They also talk about giving more ball down to Aiza Maizo, down to the Air Force team, and lastly, patience to keep on moving and keep on working for this game. Back to you guys.
Well, thank you, Rina, for that report. When just as she was saying, you know, you cannot always rely on Alisa Valdez, but in that instance, Alisa had to move all the way
from the back to the front
to hit it, and talaga naman nagawa niya ng paraan. She was able to put the point up there and get that serve back. Yun nga lang, it's not gonna be like that every single time. Gretchen Ho, you've got Philip and Zia Hervasio, they gotta step up.
And I think probably for Ateneo, they're now caught in an unfamiliar territory kasi at this point, kahit pa paano sila na sila yung, ngayon sila yung naghahabol, hindi yung the other way around.
Ami Guanco. Good reception. Manzano!
And Manzano has had like 2 or 3, I
Yeah.
think, of those kinds of
Hits in the middle.
hits. Oo, na
Just using her height. Yeah, just using her
But
length.
this tip over there,
Not a power hit, but just...
The tip.
Yeah, just using her length to go over the block. See her... Oh, that's a Kainglet. C-Mac to Manzano. To Lazaro. Horacio. But you've got to love the effort of Manzano. It's just that Ziher Vasho, you know, seeing that there's only one blocker in front of her. 10-6, Air Force still up. The Mikasa MVA 300 is the new official game ball of the Shakey's V-League. Season 8, more intense rallies, more thrills. The Mikasa MVA 300.
this time around, Maizo was blocked by Kainglet. Look at that.
Ganda nung...
Oo, ganda ng timing.
Baka sabi ni Maizo, respeto po.
Sige po, sa inyo na lang po.
The Ramos will get her chance. Floats it to Alisa.
Oh, triple block.
That's
That
a good-
goes through.
Oh, a lifting violation on Maizo. This could be what Ateneo has been waiting for. 10-12 with Gretchen now serving. Nice serve for Gretchen. Resho with a good reception.
Oh, almost a good attack from Maizo.
Well, she sent it too wide. Had the right thing in mind as usual. That's her favorite place to hit.
That's right. No room for complacency though for the Philippine Air Force. Although they're up by 2 sets, again, yung advantage itong Ateneo is that kung pang matagalan, kayang-kaya nitong squad na to. But let's see what Maizo can do.
Outside again.
2 attempts of Isa Maizo going up. Lucky break for Ateneo, and I think that, you know, the girls will really take advantage of it.
This is now where mental toughness for
Yes.
Isa Maiso will be tested, you know.
We've seen her in, you know, different kinds of situations with UST, pero siguro iba ngayon because she's with a different team. Let's see the adjustments from the Air Women. The Ramos that time was too far from the net.
And now Ateneo taking back the lead. 13-12. Let's listen into the Air Force. Very clear instructions from Coach Ariel de la Cruz. Isa, paluin mo. Kasi nga, she's been, you know, dilly-dallying or like having second thoughts on hitting it. Sometimes she just drops it and yun, doon nagkakaproblema. So let's see if the Air Force ladies can execute the play. Again, too long on the...
Oh, good one from Phil. Eto na, we see that it seems like the momentum has now shifted on the side of the Lady Eagles, something that we actually expected to come on the earlier part of the game.
The block is there. The Ramos gets blocked. Isa using the block again. Shakey's, if it's fun, family pizza, it's gotta be Shakey's. To Ziher Vasio.
It would have been a simple over.
Well, she knew right away, no, na talagang hindi lalagpas eh. 15-13, Ateneo with a 2-point lead. And remember, it was Cherry Makatangay who poured in the points. So could it be a case of... not yet, I think. Oh, nag-agawan sa bola. Let's see if Jem Ferrer could get it over, and she does. They go back to Cherry.
She gets another point. She does.
This is the difference between an experienced Cherry Makatangay and Isa Maiso. Tingnan mo kung saan niya pinapadaan yung bola. She knows that Jem Ferrer is the blocker in front of her. She'll be content. Malalakasan niya basta doon dadaan kay Jem.
A lot of adjustments that we're seeing for the Philippine Air Force. It looks like they want to make sure na hindi lalayo ang lead ng Ateneo over their score. Let's see how it goes.
Free ball for the Air Force.
Oh, and they don't get a point. That one goes long.